Welcome to MotoGP Mac. In today's video, we're going to talk about MV Agusta wanting to enter MotoGP. Now, as we know, and we've mentioned a few times before, MV Agusta want to enter MotoGP. However, they would like to do it by taking some inspiration from Formula One. That is, by renting the engine from an existing manufacturer, then designing the chassis and the aerodynamics around that engine, as some teams already do in four-wheeled series. In motorcycling, though, it is not something that is done, or it's not so simple. In MotoGP, though, it has happened very, very rarely. The first time was with Kenny Roberts in 2005 with his KR bike equipped with a KTM engine. However, it was not competing in the Premier class at the time. And then in 2006 and 2007, it managed to obtain a 5-cylinder Honda 211V at the time. This was the same engine that was also used by Moto Wacky, but of 2003-2005, I don't think they ever completed a full season. These were the only two exceptions where a works factory designed MotoGP engine were used. Yes, we had the CRT regulations, but they were a superbike engine that was highly tuned. And it didn't really work that great, to be fair. Now, for me, it is definitely something that is out there, and it's definitely something that's coming if they cannot get the factory teams in, where they would get maybe another engine manufacturer in, like we see this in Formula One all the time. Take a look at Cadillac coming into Formula One, currently using a Ferrari engine until they design their own engine, etc. And I think it's probably a good step to get in. Yes, MV Agusta would have a neighbor in KTM. Okay, KTM sold them off this year, but I still think that there is a good open working relationship there, even though that they're not part of the umbrella anymore, that there could be a negotiation done and then get someone in like Calix, etc., or Suter or someone like that that could actually build the chassis for them and then go about designing their own aero electronics, etc. I think it could possibly be done when you look at the standard electronics package that are around bikes now as well. It makes things a little bit easier, a little bit more straightforward. If you're buying, say, an electronics package and an engine from someone, it would make it half of the battle. But I would definitely love to know your thoughts. What do you think about MV Agusta's ambitious plan to try and convince a team which would allow them the supply of engines and possibly electronics to build a MotoGP team? Definitely leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another video.